All right, we are back. It is Wednesday, January 13th. In the market we go, and another wild day for some stocks. Not the biggest runners, 89% right now live, but great gainers down the list. I mean, some really, really good longs. The market's about to close, and Dow Jones is up 15, S&P 11, NASDAQ plus 62. Excuse me. And let's go back to the list. A lot of people like these small caps. I'm going over financials and, just buy sell levels. They've been very supportive. So I'm going to keep doing these. The market's been hot. So why not? So, let's take a look at looking down the list here. Let's see what we got here. Let's start off today with FRSX. And this is Foresight Autonomous Holdings. And let's see what's going on with this stock. It is a 32 million float, short growth 176%, market cap 428 million, cash 14 million, doesn't list revenue, assets 21 million, stock to it's pumped up 597%, insiders 18%, institutions 7%, doesn't list income. Only 1.23 million in debt. It's very good. 199 million enterprise value, which it's overbought right now. You can see because the market cap is very high as we've been running. Engages in research and development of vehicular accident prevention products. Its product is QuadSight, multispectral vision solution for detection of obstacles in harsh lighting and weather conditions. The company was founded by Haim Saboni on September 19th, 1977, headquarters in Nessa, Zayona, Israel. So, vehicle accident prevention products. You don't see that often. Harsh light conditions and weather conditions. So, this stock's been on a tear. I don't have any insiders buying. Let's see here. Let's see what FinViz says. They have, they don't list sales or income. They have the float 32 million. Foresight today, INET initiates pilot project with top global vehicle manufacturer. That's pretty good. Pilot project. So they're working on a project, on their service they provide. Bid direct offering on December 28th. What else does it say here? Develops in-light sight vision systems, multispectral visions, autonomous vehicles, V2X, accident prevention. All right, so it's not the vehicles. Now this too, this might have to do with electric vehicles, so it's very promising to see that. Excuse me, just get back from the gym. All right, on the monthly, let's take a look. 1170, 2017, this came out. This was over 11, came straight down like they all do. A lot of these stocks, they'll get the immediate pump up IPO and then come way down. On the weekly here, see this? And then this from this channel or wedge. Look at this wedge. It got very tight. Did explode in June up to near 3, then came back. And then where we are now. Now on the daily, I don't see no reverse splits. This came as low as like 46 cents. Really start to come up April, May, June, it pumped up. Came back down to this one, a little bit below 175, you could call it. Hug this line. Right here, that's what all these stocks. Excuse me. November, December, everything started to move, these penny stocks. Like the market since November, almost every industry has been pumped now. Oil, penny stocks, it's the general market. Look at what else we have. Casinos, airline, like everything's moving to a certain extent because we're on fire. They're expecting more stimulus. Coronavirus is out of control, but they have the vaccine in the works, but nothing's really done yet. I haven't seen nothing in that area. They could be a little ahead of themselves, thinking this is going to disappear. We'll see. So, this is the first bump up. See right here, 150. Came back from this candle, 250, but your 13 is above your 20. You can see this back and forth. As long as it don't go below that, you're fine. Even if it goes below it sometimes, it's not a total, loser of a trade. And then these two big candles, this thing rocketed near 650. Then we have a higher low. See this? Right here, we hugged the 4 line. Then we exploded up today. So, this stock has been on fire. Where is this going weekly? See the weekly stochastics? We're not oversold yet, so that's good. I mean, we could go back and test this 11. It wouldn't surprise me at this point. At this, came back to 7, and that big candle back in 2017. We could go up to 8, 9, 10. So, we'll look for just step by step here because it's moved so much. Now, see, after these big runs, it might just see a down day, lower volume. Wouldn't surprise me, it comes down a little bit. I would like it to see hold 4, this 4 level. This 4 level is key because that's where, we went below it, but I'm saying that's a big line there. You can see. So 4, this comes back. You don't want to go all the way back to 1. No. So we're within this range now. We have a chance to keep going up. So FRSX, looks very strong, extremely strong. All right. As the market is now closed, let's go down the list here. What else we have? I have about 100 stocks of these penny stocks. Some of them are not necessarily penny stocks. This is, sometimes they're moving. They're like 1, next few days they're 20. That's how they're moving now. It's insane. Let's get on the list. I'm trying to look for what else we got here. Let's put in SYBX. I'm not sure if I did this one. Let's take a look at this. Let's see here, SYBX. Is my computer not working? SYBX. Frozen here. What is this at? For some reason, my FinViz isn't working. Why isn't this not working? SYBX. There we go. That was weird. It's like froze. All right. SynLogic is a float 20 million, short growth 31%, market cap 113 million. Good cash, 101 million. The more cash these small caps have, the better, because a lot of times they'll need to raise cash because they're very small. They're at clinical stage or different stages like that where they need cash. Revenue 1.78 million. Assets 148 million. Stock splits looks like 1,600%. Insiders on 40%, very good. Institutions 18%, not bad. Doesn't list income. 23 million debt and 8.55 million enterprise value. Wow. So it's not valued very good at all, even though the market cap's high. Profile is a clinical stage biopharmaceutical company, engages in drug discovery and development of synthetic biotic medicines. The firm focuses on SYNB 1020 and SYNB 1618, which are orally administered and targeted hyperammonia and phenylketonuria, if I pronounce that right. It also works on SYNB 1891, intramorally administered, which treats cancer. The company was founded by Jim Collins. My computer just moved. What's going on here? Hold on. There it is. My computer just jumped. It was founded by Jim Collins and Tim Liu on August 28th, 2017, and is headquartered in Cambridge, Massachusetts. So, discovered development of treat certain hyperammonia and phenylketonuria, whatever that is, cancer. Insiders have bought 59,000, not much sells, I don't see. 1.8 million in sales, 28 million in float on FinViz. All right, let's look here. FinViz gives other stuff. They treat metabolic inflammatory cancer diseases. They have an oral therapy, phase 1, 2. Phase 1 clinical to treat solid tumors. Collaboration agreement with Ginkgo Bioworks for development of biotech medicines. So they have some phase 2. They might have more than this. A few phase 1. I see phase 2. So that's potential. And let's look on the monthly here. All right, this started out, this had a split, so this wasn't 500. You know, it came all the way down from 2016. The monthly, you see the monthly straight down. Weekly, we had it down. Then we had a big gap from 90 all the way down to 20. Reverse split on 2017, August 28th. And see this? Channel down, tight channel or a wedge where we are now. And what I see now is pretty much this 2 line. Looks like it's very important here. See this 2 line? It did go to 150, but look at all the touches here. It's almost like you could say mini reverse head and shoulders. Here's your shoulder, head, shoulder, and then we're going up. So it wouldn't surprise me here. I'm not sure when their drugs they're going to be, you know, released or FDA approval or anything like that. They go up for that. If anyone sees that, write it in my comments on YouTube. So here's the weekly. I like the volume going up here. The only thing I like, it's very small valued. It's not valued well at all. Market cap is very overbought to me at this point, but they do have a lot of cash. So yeah, it's interesting. And you can see here, see this? You know, went a few times below it, but the main thing is this line here. And then we spike, see these spikes? The spike up on volumes tell you something too. When you spike up on volume, and then see the other days, even if it comes down, it's lower volume, that is a good sign because they're pumping it up and, you know, it's not just going down. So the chances to an upside move are increasing when you see that. I'm trying to see where a line is here. I'm calling this now. I mean, you can play it different ways, but this line is very important. You know, right below the gap, right below this 350. See this? 1, 2. This touch extremely came back. Then another one. Then we did today. So what you have here is trying to get above this 333. You know, into the gap, this goes 354, almost 450. I think we'll get there. Gaps are always filled to a certain extent. That is a good chance. This comes back into the gap. I mean, into this channel. You want it to hold 2 again. See, it's been that many times, a little bit below, and 2 would be a strong hold. I love this volume. So, you know, we can maintain 350 and it comes back. 350 is going to be then your support. So this gap looks very good in this stock. You know, the drugs that could be approved, I guess, maybe soon, or, you know, however they put out their press on that, that makes this stock look even better. So SYBX, I like the potential here. All right, POWW. All right, this is ammo. It says pink sheets. Is this on the pink sheets? I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to look it up. This is what we're doing. 44 million in float. Doesn't have short growth. 429 million market cap. Cash 3.41 million. Revenue 29 million. Assets 47 million. Doesn't list stock splits. Insiders own 24%. That's good. No institutions, no income. 21 million in debt. And valued, enterprise value 277 million. Engages design, manufacture, and the sale of ammunition products. It distributes its products under following brands: Jesse James Shield and One Precise Shot. The company was founded in November 1990s, headquartered in Scottsdale, Arizona. So manufacture sale of ammunition. You know, we live in America, everyone has a gun. Insiders about 125,000. See, for some reason on Trade Idea it says pink sheets, like this is the pink sheets, but you know, it's listed on FinBiz. 29 million sales, 46 million float. No, but on TC2000 it's listed as NASDAQ under defense aerospace. All right, what else does it say here? Company offers streak visual ammunition that enables shooters to see the path of the bullets fired by them. It's designed to meet various engagements, experienced by law enforcement personnel, stealth, subsonic, suppressed firearms, self-defense, hunting, piercing armor piercing rounds. Company will seek home and personal protection, law enforcement, military agencies. So a lot of things with bullets and, you know, self-defense and firearms. They provided fourth quarter guidance 2021 reflecting 317% year-over-year revenue increase. You know, you figure live in America, we've had riots. They stormed the Capitol. A lot of right-wing, left-wing people in this country, you know, to the extreme. So, you know, isn't there like 300 million guns too? So this doesn't surprise me. I'm not even sure this company, it would shock me if this company's bought out at some time. I don't know anything really deep about the company, but. All right, so let's look at the monthly. I don't know if this company's been around that long. This goes back to 2000. It's kind of odd, this chart. You know, weekly, see it sort of sketchy. But going back to, let's go back to recently here. You know, 2018 came all the way down from 650. Did they do any splits? Yeah, they did a split 2017. You can draw a line right here to 2020. This really broke out of the wedge. And then this kept going, 252, you can see it. See how the line here, I'm trying to see if I can draw one in this. See, you can see once it's bottomed, then it came back up. See the low? The low has been holding and getting higher. That's always important when you see a low like that. And on this, it was over $3 that this moved. So look at this right here. Back in June, this moved up, you know, sideways. Try to test this 3. Look at this, 1, 2, 3 times. Usually on a triangle, ascending triangle, you will touch 3 times and then, well, no, the third touch, I think by textbook it'll go up, but that's not exact. See, 1, 2, it should have been up here. It doesn't work that way. Stock trading, the chart patterns don't work exactly. You could be up at 2, you could be up at 3, you could be up at 4. I've seen 6, but it doesn't matter. You can see here the low, and that's your range here. So you're good. As long as this low holds at like 2, then we started to explode December like every other stock we talked about. Then we're here, then we're 350. Then this got to 4. You're riding your 1320 EMA. And then look at the last 3 days. Really exploded up. And look at the move today. Very nice long. You caught this like pre-market or right at the open here. Even on the pullback, you keep your stop, not that far down. This is rode up. That's why I don't like to go 1-2 minute. 1-2 minutes is going to stop you out. That's why too, I think traders, they're like, oh, I'm losing, or they get stopped out right away. You got to go to bigger time frame. I was doing that too in the beginning. See, if you look at the 10-minute here, okay, see this candle, but then you're like, it's not going through. It's not a panic here. Keep your levels. And went right over. Look at this. Went over 7 today, 850. Before you finally touch it. See this one came down. But the overall chart is bullish. 1, 2, 3. Probably take this back a little bit. So this is a classic ascending triangle. Up, up, and it came on the 4th touch. See, once you break out, and look what happened. This came down, and you want this to hold. That's your resistance now. Or not your resistance, excuse me, your support. Your support right there. All right, where's this going to go? Can you see on the screen? Weekly. Yeah, it's pretty much blue sky. I don't know what this is. This could be, maybe this was around before. I have no idea. But to me, it looks blue sky. You have nothing above it. This could go easily to 10. It depends. Like I said, this company can be bought. I'm just guessing. I have no idea. And I'm looking here at these lines. They don't even connect really. I don't even know if you can use these. This is like a strange stock before. There's no volume. Look at this. When was it around? It said found at 1990, but maybe it hasn't been on the market that long. Maybe that's it. All right. So to me, this is blue sky. And you want your stop, if it comes to 3, that's fine. Again, you want it to really, like all these pullbacks, once you go up, see this again, this was over a 4. Once this comes back, you want it to hold this 450 level. But I like this stock a lot. Big potential here. All right, MVIS, microvision float 144 million, short growth minus 18%, market cap 950 million, cash 5 million, revenue 7 million, assets 8.96 million, stock splits 81%, insiders own 1%, institutions 8%, no income, debt 3.19 million. That's really good for market cap 937 million, enterprise value 802 million. So it's pretty good here. Engages in development of laser beam scanning technology. It offers its products under the POWW brand. POWW scanning technology has addressing the following market segments: interactive, non-interactive product, projected display, 3D perceptive, LIDAR, sensing for consumer electronics. Automotive, active, collision avoidance. The company was founded in 1993, headquarters in Redmond, Washington. So they have a laser beam scanning technology, 3D. Yeah, 150,000 buy, 17,000 sells on the insiders. Let's see what FinViz says. Same thing, they have mixed reality, 3D, optic mechanics, lasers. Income or sales 7 million, income minus 13 million. That's not good. Float 145 million. This has been on fire too. Last news was December 29th. Announced 13 million at market equity facility. Microvision blasted as corporate husk by Hindenburg Research. I think they're saying it's overvalued. All right, so not much to go on in this as far as recent news. You know, this was around 97, 96, spiked to 500, but there was a split, so it wasn't really that. They've had one reverse split, and the weekly, you know, ever since 012, this has been in a range of 4 to 20 cents, you could say. Should go back to 18. This got as high as, well, 2015, then you see 2017. Then it's just been back and forth. It's getting lower. You had a drop in March, and that was to about 17 cents. Oh my God. Imagine buying this at 17 cents when the market crashed and it's like $9 today. You put a few thousand. Unbelievable. Wonder what the market cap was at. It's almost $1 billion. Incredible. I guess people are saying, oh, the penny stocks, it's just reading here the news. Just reading here, the penny stocks, I mean, so penny stocks, people are saying, oh, most of them go bankrupt. I mean, it really depends. You know, a lot of them do. It's hit or miss. You got to just really know the company or financials. But so this moved through the 4, came down 150. So it was battling this zone for a while. I put in this line right here. And then the line right here. So this is another ascending triangle. This moved up July, August. See 1 touch, 2 touch, right at this 3. Came very close. You call this 1, 2. That's not really a third touch. This is the third touch. And then again, this is why all these stocks are moving too, because the push in the market too, usually they say, oh, small caps or penny stocks don't really go with the market, but that's not true now because everything's riding up from November. Oil, penny stocks, everything's moving. So, you know, they're all on fire right now. So this moved up here to 50 all the way to 950. This was on a tear. Then it's been coming back, a pullback when I see this wedge. And then we're staying above 550 right here. Then we're back and forth. Today was a nice move. We're very oversold. So I think we're going higher here. Draw a line, a pretty tight line. Not sure how high this goes. This could test the high. You know, in between, maybe 8. It could go back to 950. It's very hard to say in these wedges. But when it's oversold test, low to high, if you're holding it here, you have a better shot. And you don't want this to go below right here, this 5 level. So it's an interesting stock to end this. All right, so that's it for today on this stock, on these stocks. Subscribe to Mike Cayman Trade Stock Twits, Instagram Mike Frank 98, TikTok Mike Frank III, Twitter Mike Frank 007. Trade ideas. It's in the link in YouTube. It's a referral. I'm not even sure if I have it right, to be honest with you. But Trade Ideas is one of the best platforms for like gainers, low floats, moving volume, penny stocks. It has a great setup to find any of these stocks. All right, so please subscribe to YouTube, Mike Cayman Trades. We're out for now. Peace, everybody.